Now then, Sunday again. All these Sundays fly by. Been doing bits and bobs today on the caddy, obviously. Coil done. That was mounted on the top here, flat. Needed to be more vertical because it's oil filled, so the coil gets hot. So if you have it horizontal, the oil sits like level and doesn't cool the rest of the coil. So I've made a new bracket, fabricated one of them, and that's on nice and tidy. So that's a good job done. What else did I do? There's something in the Ponderosa I've done. What was it? Yeah, wiper motor. So I cleaned all that down, made a plate for it, a blanking plate for where the washer pump sat. I'm not going to show you that, it's pretty boring. Onto the heater matrix now. So this just needs stripping down. I need to fill it full of water, make sure it doesn't leak, as well as unseize all the heater controls. This is meant to move, but it's not. It's solid. There's a Bowden cable here. What connects to the heater controls goes inside. This is the one off the 62 caddy, so this is where it meets at the other end. And this is for it basically pulls up on this, which then moves a valve basically inside here, and that controls the heat into the car. So basically, to us, hot and cold, or warm and warmer. So again, I'll have a look at that one in there. It is seized, that one, so again, not functioning. So I'll get all this stripped down, get everything cleaned up. Obviously I'll have this to sand down, wire brush down and paint up, same as these, and get these unseized, get some grease on there, and just give it a good overhaul. Happy days. So as I say, ciao for now. Right, so onto the heater holder. Going to need some sealant all the way around there before putting the matrix back on. There's the front with the pipe sticking up. We've got the holders here. What the screws are for. 4 screws to mount it. So they're just the mounts either end. Right, so it's all stripped down. Got the shite on the floor, the cowling, got a lot to clean up, de-rust. All these bits and bobs here. There's that piss flap that I've unseized. Obviously all needs cleaning up. There's a cable on this one as well that was inside. Another Bowden cable. But it wasn't connected or anything on this end, so I'll have to work out what that was. Because when I stripped this one down, I didn't check, which is a shame. However, I'm sure I'll work it out. There was this contraption here on the end, let's say, which was seized. So yeah, trusty old WD-40, and that now is, if I can get my torch, yeah, that now is pushing in and out nice and freely. I mean, that was, seized solid, so just left it about 5 minutes and then worked up with me pliers on the main pivot point. So yeah, happy with that. That's working champion now. Yeah, so I've got to do a leak test, so I'll top her up with water, see how she bores. That's it, and it's just a case of cleaning all the bits and bobs up, and then whack her back together. Bowden cable as well. It's not seized, this one, so that's alright. Although it's nearly seized. So again, I'll get some WD-40 down there and make sure that's nice and free. Both ends. Cool. Right, I'll crack on with that little lot. Job now. Right, so this little piss flap Bowden cable here, where I don't know where it went. This basically, when the matrix is in, this sits somewhere about here on top of the cowl, and the only place it can go to really is on the same place there, where if you look at the other one, it's got that Bowden cable going to there. That goes to the heater control on the dashboard, which connects to there. So I'm presuming that this also connects on to the same part. Now, obviously with it being seized and somebody trying to move this, it's snapped the end off. So basically I need another one of these. Now again, I probably had one on the 62 caddy, but when I took the heater matrix out, I chucked everything else away. Sod's law. However, I have got this Bowden cable here, which is the old one, which I just cut. Luckily cut it there, so now I've got a nice long Bowden cable here. So I'll just take this one off. I'll have to assemble all this back together so I know how long this cable needs to be, or the rod. And then I'll just heat it up and then curl it so I get a curled end on. I don't know if I've got it. Yeah, I have. Alright, so these is what the ends should look like with a ring on, which will fit over the side, fit over on there. So yeah, probably gobbledygook to you all, but I know what I'm doing, or I know what I need to do anyway. So I'll just assemble this all back together loosely so I can find out the length and then make myself a Bowden cable. Yeah. Right, so it's all back together in a fashion. I can actually see what it does. It basically opens a flap here. Yeah, flap. Regardless what state the heater control valve is in. So if you to open the heater control valve and this flap isn't open, it will open it. I can't show you because I'd have tipped upside down. But basically all I'm doing now is getting the measurement now. This here I need to put a loop so it goes onto that there. So I'm just going to mark it now. Then heat it up. I'll wrap it around a 6-inch nail or something just to make the ring. I mean, that'll be it. Should go on and then function as it should. That's the idea anyway. Yeah. Right, I've done it. I did do a foobar, like I did forget to put the outer sheath on before I done my curl. So all I've got now is my cable going down through, which rubs off the holes, if you like. So if I open this now, bearing in mind that'll be open with a cable, you can see it rubbing off the hole there. Never mind, I'll think of something. But anyway, with that rod now attached, which was snapped, basically there's another Bowden cable comes in here that controls the heat, whether you want it warm or warmer or cold. So when you activate that and you pull up, what will it do? That'll close. That closes heat off. But what happens there on this actuating rod here, as you can see, it actually moves this flap, or that lever. Yeah. This one can be moves independently on another Bowden cable, like so. And you can see that it has no effect on that. So that only operates when you operate the cable for this. Hence moving that. Now what that does is, if you look inside, it's a bit difficult to see if I can get a better angle. But in here, can't see. Can you see it? I'm not sure. But in here is basically a flap that directs cold air in. You can see I'm lifting that up there now, and that's the flap moving up and down. So sorted. As for functionality and what it all does, I'm not 100% sure. I can see that that flap will close off this, which these ducts direct air, I believe, up to the windscreen. So I think this function of this will really be for the demister, for demisting the windscreen, because it's allowing cold air in and hot air. I think anyway. I'm presuming so. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that it's rigged up now how it was meant to be. Everything's nice and free now, cleaned off. I've obviously got the body and everything still to clean off, but that's about it. Freed that off in there for the heater. Done my Bowden cable. I've got to test the heater matrix, so I'll strip all this back down again, clean everything up, get it all painted, put it all back together good and proper. Then that's it, ready to install when I get the shell. Ciao for now. Right, so probably last bit of the night. So I've got everything connected back up now. The cable that will go to activating the heat switch, or the heat valve. And I was thinking about this logically, how this sits in the car. So that's that part there is outside the car. This is where the fan fits onto. So this is in the engine bay, and there's my two coolant pipes, inlet and outlet. And this side, this is inside the car, basically under the dash on the right hand side, which will be passenger side and the yank tank. These vents go up to the windscreen. And underneath you will see a gap. That gap feeds down to the rear footwells. So that flap inside, when it opens, is allowing air, hot or cold, to be diverted down into the footwells. Now with this connected up, we'll see, as I operate this, yeah, you can see that the device on the top is opening. So this here will be connected to the lever on the dash. Now there's another Bowden cable, as I say, connects to that, which will direct air. You can see that flap opening up in there. So that will be to direct air whether you want it at the footwell or on the windscreen. Now if you have it down closed, yeah, obviously this can move independently, as we can see. So if you have that down closed and you're directing all the air up into the vent, then when you operate this, that opens it slightly, allowing air to go to the windscreen and down through the footwell. The reason for that I don't know, but that's what it does. That's why this moves independently, but will always open when this cable is operated. There we go. Just thought I'd moxify you to death with that one, but I'm pleased that I got it sorted, and now know the functionality of that cable that was snapped. So I'm happy with that. Clean up time. Aberdeen in the morning, so I'm away all week. I'll be back late Friday. Hopefully get some caddy time then. Have a good week, y'all.